What's up, everybody? Highly unlikely. What's up? What's up, Jody? Just wait for some people to come in. Dun, dun, dun. What's up, East Hope? We got 23 on here. Alright. Just wait a couple more minutes here and then we'll get going. What's up, Google? Kristen? William? What's up? Sandy? What's up, Yankee? How's everybody doing today? How's the volume? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can. What's up, Peggy? Check my phone. Good? Good deal. Awesome. Awesome. Sweet. What's up, Mustang? Alright, so I figured we'll start off with the missing, and then originally I was just going to do kind of a short show and do kind of like a rewind and kind of go back to where how it all started with my channel. But we're going to go over Hannah, or Harmony, excuse me, since there's been some new breaking news that just came out, sadly. What's up, Ben? So today's missing person is Andrea Nabel. She's been missing for 2 years now, missing from Louisville, Kentucky. We'll have to get some more information on her. What's up, Sarah? It's been a while. Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Alright, so this is... Now, she would be 7 years old. This is Harmony Montgomery. And her story is very complicated and convoluted. And I'm still kind of uncovering everything. Yeah, I'm still getting over whatever I had. It's been pretty nasty. Let me, we'll come back to that in just a minute. So, Harmony, let's see, where should we start with her? Let me play this clip here. Let's see. Let me refresh it here. Because this story is just mind-blowing. So let me pull this up, and then I'll pull up the chat here in just a second. Just wait for this ad for a minute here. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear the video.
Love Ted Lasso, George.
Guilty as charged. T-Mobile is bringing it all together for the holidays.
Upgrade to the iPhone 13 Pro.
What's up, Laura?
Plus, get a free year of Apple TV Plus. Only at T-Mobile.
You guys hear the video okay?
Police in Manchester, New Hampshire, issuing an urgent plea for information on this 7-year-old girl. She hasn't been seen since 2019, but police say they just found out. NBC 10's Diane Cho shares the message from investigators tonight as they face a lot of unanswered questions.
Police say 7-year-old Harmony Montgomery was last seen at a home in Manchester in October of 2019. But authorities say they weren't notified until just this week.
We have spoken with family members of Harmony, and despite doing so, our concerns for the whereabouts of her remain the same.
Police now working around the clock trying to find the blonde-haired, blue-eyed little girl.
People are going to say that, and they're going to ask, well, again, why 2 years? We cannot investigate things if they're not brought to our attention. And when this was brought, we're on it.
Authorities say they don't have enough information to issue an Amber Alert at this point because they don't know who she could be with or the car she might be seen in.
The circumstances surrounding this prolonged absence are very concerning and are thoroughly being investigated as we speak.
Police would not disclose the address of the home she was last seen at, but when asked about the circumstances involved, the police chief says it was the result of a call to service that involved the police department.
That call for service was handled, and that is the last time she has been seen here in the city of Manchester. I'm not saying that she has not been seen somewhere else.
With so many unanswered questions, authorities are now pleading for the public's help finding this little girl.
I'm asking, I'll go as far as I'm begging the community. I don't care if you saw this young girl a year ago and you think it's irrelevant. Call us.
If you have any information that can help in this case, you're asked to call Manchester Police.
Okay, so I don't know how many of you have heard of this case. It is so... Can hear it just fine? Yeah. So it is so... It's so odd. So there's not a lot of information. So I'll read some of these articles. There's not much to them. And then I'll show you what I found on Reddit because it is just so frustrating. So in a press conference on December 31st, Police Allen said that Harmony was last seen, and I think that was that press conference that we just watched. She's been missing since October 2019 and were called to the residence in the city. There's Harmony. So let me find the one. Okay, so who is Harmony? Harmony is a 7-year-old girl, 4 feet tall, 50 pounds, blonde, blue eyes, glasses. Manchester is asking for the public's help. And I think she's blind in one eye, too. I think. So Manchester police said that they received a report this week that she hasn't been seen since 2019. So, I mean, that's just so frustrating. How does that happen? The last time she was seen was during a Manchester police call for service in October of 2019 as a resident in the city. So I'm assuming she was last seen in Manchester somewhere. Let's see. This goes... Stop. So this is the problem. Apparently a lot of people are blaming this right here. So police say that they're investigating nonstop since becoming aware that Harmony was missing and are working in conjunction with the State Division of Children, Youth, and Families and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. So apparently these people are getting a lot of heat right now. Let's see. Yeah, so the parents. So Manchester Police Chief Allen said that they've spoken with many family members, but wouldn't reveal whether that includes her parents or who it was that reported her missing. There are many questions that need to be answered from 2019 to where we are on December 31st, 2021. With July or August of 2019, he said that after he reported the incident, his nephew stopped speaking to him. What are Harmony Montgomery's ties to Massachusetts? Police said that the last time Harmony was enrolled in school was in Massachusetts. No further information about her ties to the Bay State were released. Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, yeah, so I just went over the state. Yeah, New Hampshire. Who reported her missing? That's a good question. It's a very good question. We're not searching for any adult. Oh, so this is why the Amber Alert hasn't been issued. Police say no Amber Alert has been issued because investigators have not met the threshold for issuing one, given there's no specific information about Harmony, who she might be with, or the vehicle she might be in. And I'll go over what the little information I could find because it's just mind-boggling that this could happen to this poor girl. So now please take this with a grain of salt because this only information I could really find was on Reddit about the family members, about the dad and mom. So this person describes, fell into a rabbit hole when I was doing some reading up, checking on Facebook and such, and this is what I read. Don't know how much is fact. So the mom is Crystal and the dad is Adam, but they're not together. Both look to be younger and both have posts regarding getting sober from So it looks like they were, had some problems when they had Harmony. What's up, Sarah? So Crystal, the mother, lives in Florida with new husband and child. She lost custody of Harmony. So she lost custody of Harmony. So assuming Adam would have her. Adam lives possibly in New Hampshire. He was, I think, are now divorcing, remarried, and also had another child. Crystal has called and made numerous reports to the DCYF. So, like I said, these people, they're going to mention this a lot. Video graphics. Oh, is the stream a little... here, let me close a couple of these. All right, stream okay, guys? Is that better? Put a 1 in the chat if the stream's going better. Thanks, PC, for letting me know, buddy. Am I losing you guys? Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me all right? I'm sorry, I've been having trouble. Okay, all right, good, all right. Okay, everything's good? Okay, cool. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I've been having trouble. My Wi-Fi, when I got, because like I said, this is a newer place I moved into, and my Wi-Fi started out, it was really great. It's supposed to be 5G, and then on New Year's Eve, it literally kicked off on me, and now I've been having problems since. So, all right, thank you guys. I apologize for stopping. All right, where was I at here? Let's see. So Crystal had, So yeah, Crystal has called and made numerous reports to DCYF that she can't reach Adam, and he has now. Now remember, Adam's the father, and he has blocked her and her family, so she can't get in touch with Harmony. According to a neighbor and possible landlord, again, just info, not sure if what's facts. He was living with 3 children and a wife. No one saw Harmony. He claimed he had never had custody of Harmony, and that the mother did so, and would not let him see her, so the neighbor never saw Harmony. Also, father is currently in a halfway house. So, I mean, that's just so convoluted. So you got the mother saying she doesn't have custody, but then you're saying the father doesn't have custody either, and so each one's kind of like blaming the other one almost. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, it sucks. It's supposed to be really. I mean, it's been really good since I moved out here, but it just seems like the last 2 days, my internet's been just kind of odd. Or is it? Let's see. Oh, okay. So they've always been overloaded, and procedures in place are horrible. They need to be revamped in every state. Yeah. Yeah, it's really odd how the parents, I mean, neither one says that they have the child. I mean, how can something like that happen? So here's an edit. Apparently Adam and Crystal had 2 children together. So apparently they have Harmony and someone else, apparently. So there should be a brother and sister. A brother to Harmony. Both were in foster care. So both children were in foster care for 3 years. So it sounds like they're in foster care, and then apparently the mother says that the father got her, but the father says no, the mother had her. And this is kind of where we're at. Except for the news that came out today, which I'll go over here in just a minute, which it's not looking good. Google says if mom knew or was told she lost custody, it should be documented. That's a good point. So, yeah, so now we'll, sadly, this was posted a couple hours ago, so... Let's see, is there any volume to this? there's nothing. So this is at a residence in New Hampshire, or in Manchester, excuse me. I'll play it again for you guys. But this looks to be like a stretcher right here. Obviously, it's one of these tents, you know, that they cover. And it looks like they dug out something here. Let me play this one more time and I'll pause it. So you can see the stretcher here. You've got this, you know, these incident vehicles that they bring when usually they're recovering remains or a body. So I haven't found too much information out on this, but apparently this residence, from what I've heard, is associated with Harmony, sadly. But there's not much details on that. There's nothing that's been reported officially yet, so I can't really say that this is, you know, Harmony or it could be something else. But apparently, from what little I've found so far that's out there right now, because this has just happened a couple hours ago, but they were saying that this residence is associated with Harmony in some way. Sadly. And it would kind of make sense. I mean, because the authorities just got involved a couple of days ago, so it looks like they got some leads, and this could explain why this is why they're here. William says, "Oh dear, yeah." Sleuth Mom, there were no remains found in the coroner never came out. The police left. That is his mom's house that she sold in 2020. Okay, so Sleuth, are you talking about the house? This is are you talking about no remains at this place? Oh, at this place, Sleuth? Interesting. Yeah, I thank you for sharing that, Sleuth. Yeah, I couldn't find anything so far. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Sleuth. So I wonder if this is not remains, what this is, because like I said, I didn't get a chance to do too much research on it. And then I know that the mother had posted something. Yeah, I gotta take some. Let's see. So the mother tweeted out, let's see, here it is. This was apparently today, 2 hours ago. So thank you so much, everybody. When I'm allowed to tell more, I will, but for now, what I will say is DCYF in New Hampshire failed my daughter. I will fight to bring her home or fight for justice, but right now I'm trying to stay positive and cooperate and pray every minute for my firstborn and my sweet, sweet Harmony. So Sleuth says no remains found at that house. That is the home that Adam and his ex-wife lived together at. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Sleuth, for sharing that. Like I said, I just seen that video and it's posted and it's tagged with Harmony on it with them with that vehicle and then pulling all that stuff out in the backyard, so I couldn't find much on that. Let's see. And then this is posted yesterday, I believe. So listen, please, if anyone from the Manchester area or even Massachusetts has seen my 7-year-old daughter Harmony or her father Adam in the picture, please reach out to me as soon as possible. She is currently missing. There will be a press release this evening, which is, I think it's a press release we watched. Yeah, thank you, Jody. Please share this. So it says the father is pictured, but I don't. This looks like grandma. I'm not sure who this is. Yeah, I don't see what's supposed to be Adam. Unless this is Adam, but Oh, they're in the picture. I don't know. I'm not sure who this is. Yeah, Nerdy Addict. I know, he's amazing. I don't... Yeah, Nerdy Addict. I don't know how he does all that stuff. He's amazing. So that's interesting. I wonder... Well, that's got to be good news then. Because from what I've searched, and then with them going to that backyard, that... yeah, I do. Let me put it in the chat real quick. Yeah, I'd like to see. We'll post Adam here, Adam Montgomery. I bet you I could probably just type him in here, get him on Facebook or something. You got Facebook? Some pictures from Facebook or something? Yeah, I'll just wait for you to send me something. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I'll have to check that out later. Yeah, I appreciate you, System Mom, for sharing that. That's interesting. So yeah, so apparently these are the homes that they've lived in. So this is this one here, and then... So I don't know if these are some halfway houses. And then this is, this looks like a different area. Yeah, it's a different street. Well, that's good, because I was kind of worried that was kind of going to be a quick ending there. Yeah, let me know when you send those, and I'll pull them up, and we'll take a look and see what Adam looks like, because it sounds like he apparently made a post, Adam did, about how he was going to go off social media for a while, and people thought it was kind of suspicious of the timing that he was doing that. Pull up her. Let me see if there's anything else in here. So that's 4 hours ago. Yeah, me too. Yeah. So let's see what this has to say. So this must be the brother then, Jameson. We've always hoped to try Jameson and Harmony to have a relationship together. We would love to adopt her. So I wonder if these people have Jameson then. Just recently at a playground, Jameson said he was looking for Harmony. We pray she's safe. Oh, so this sounds like the adoptive parents to Jameson. Yeah, so we've been asked why we didn't adopt Harmony and Jameson together. We adopted Jameson. Harmony had already been reunited with family. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Sleuth. Don't look like I got him yet. Unless it's, with the spam. Oh, there it is. Okay, you ended up in spam. Let's see what he looks like here. Oh, okay, yeah, definitely a lot different from the other picture. I mean, it looks like a... I mean, he don't look like a creep or anything. He looks just like your average guy, but... Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, but it just don't make sense how neither one can say that they're both blaming each other there. And she just kind of got lost in the system here. Yeah, that's sad. Yeah, thank you so much, Sleuth, for sharing that. Like I said, I just kind of quickly pull up what I could. Sleuth says, okay, I just sent another one and a brief rundown on information. Someone close to the case called me with this. Oh, interesting. Okay. Little brother's adoption match was started in June 2019, and she was missing, reported missing in October. Okay, so Crystal willingly signed parental rights over to the adopted family in August of 2019. So just a month before, finalized in November 2019, Harmony was in and out of foster care prior to little brother's birth. Once he was born, Crystal completed her plan and Harmony was able to come home. Harmony and little brother lived with Crystal until November 2018 when an incident occurred and they went back into foster care. Crystal does not live in Florida. She lives in Massachusetts. Oh. Harmony was already back with her dad in May 2019. So she was with the father. The source is not sure of the exact date she went back. Oh, thank you, Jody, so much. Oh my gosh, $50, Jody. Oh, thank you so much, Jody. Oh, you have no idea how much that helps. Thank you so much, Jody. Let me finish this and I'll please give Jody some love. Thank you so much. Little brother is extremely close to Harmony. That is what prompted this investigation. He still has contact with his mother and other sibling, but has been asking to talk to Harmony. Oh, that's sad. Crystal attempted for several months to reach out to Adam. She contacted DCFY and ultimately contacted police because Adam was not responding. Oh. Little brother's love and desire to talk to his sister, whom loves and cared for them while they lived together for the first 3 years of his life. Of life. What helped prompt this investigation. Oh, that's terrible. So continue to clear things up based on this source. Mom for sure did not have Harmony since November of 2018. The focus needs to be on Adam. Anyone he may have been in contact since October 2019 when the wellness check occurred for Harmony. Gotcha. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, thank you so much, Jody. Awesome. Speaking of which, how is your sister-in-law? I mean, last time we talked about it, your sister-in-law was on a ventilator. I believe it was your sister-in-law. That's that definitely clears a little bit up. So that's pretty suspicious that Adam is saying that blind in her right eye. Yeah. So that's definitely suspicious that Adam's saying that he never had custody. That's yeah, they need to definitely look into Adam. I'm sure they are. Zanny! Oh, so glad you could make it. So, well, that's good. I wonder. We'll have to. Excuse me. I wonder what they did find in that backyard, though. That's. I bet everybody was freaked out seeing that. So here's her. So I'll have to officially feature her because I wasn't sure on what they had found in that backyard, so I was a little skeptical. But yeah, blind to right eye, should wear glasses, 4 feet tall, 50 pounds, last seen in October 2019. And then you said that the mother is not living in Florida and is in Massachusetts. Wonder why. I wonder if that was just kind of some miscommunication. No, oh man, you saved my butt, Sleuth. That totally makes a lot of sense because like I said, I was originally just gonna do kind of a YouTube rewind on my show today, just kind of a relaxing show. And then I saw the video of them being in the backyard with the stretcher and everything, and just from the little information that was there, it sounded like it's a good possibility that it was something related to Harmony. Yeah, let me see. Before I switch over, Summer Wells. So there's a little something going on. Nothing big, but here, let me pull it up. Is the stream going okay, guys? Because like I said, my internet's been funky. William Bowers, very interesting story. Which one's that? I'm curious about Adam's new wife. If she provided care for Harmony. Good question. What's up, Jill? Haven't heard of this case. So sad. Yeah. So it says Adam's ex-wife is who moved to Florida. Oh, okay. I see how they got confused. Gotcha. Right on, Sleuth. So it's the ex-wife to Adam who is in Florida. Okay, that totally makes sense. So I know this is not everybody's favorite person right here. So he is letter writing campaign to Don Wales, judge and prosecutor for his DUI case. So these guys, this is kind of one of the reasons why I haven't been covering. I mean, some of you know why. It's not that I don't want to cover Summer Wells, but it's just been kind of frustrating for me on my channel. Just because whenever I make a video on Summer Wells, it gets demonetized and my comments get shut off, and it just gets so frustrating. And it's like YouTube just wants to bury my video. So it's like, how can I get the information out there if, this platform's not going to let me? So they've been doing a lot. JLR, and I know some of you don't care for him. So, let's see, what? She got tats. Grandmother of Hunter claims Candace Wells molested Hunter? Really? Grandmother of Hunter claims. Wow. I mean, these are all allegations, so you gotta take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, I definitely feel like it's that's the one reason why it's definitely get the attention. It may not have the best. Yeah, I agree, Donald. It's terrible. It's so hard because I was telling people in my last stream that it's really hard when you go live and when you're on YouTube, because you've got to have this filter on, And I'm still adjusting. I'm getting better at it, but I might say and ah a lot because it's like I got to kind of like think of how I'm gonna say it, because I can't say it like I'm just normally having a one-on-one conversation, you know, off the platform in person. So, because, you know, there's trigger words and stuff that I have to be careful with. Yeah. Thank you, Willem. Yeah, the grandmother would be Sherry, Allie's mother. Yeah. So, this is another thing that people have been talking about with the Lena thing, is that they say that she's 3 years old, but when you look at her, she does not look, and this is like a comparison, I think is what they're doing. She don't look 3 years old. And apparently, I guess in Afghanistan, I believe is where she's from, or the family, that the age is different. So, yeah, she does look more like she's, especially in this picture here that I had in my video and this one here. She definitely looks like she's at least 4, maybe 5 years old. Yeah, right, Karen. Yeah, it is. It's tough. It's very tough. So, yeah, they, you know, Blowhorn Betty and JLR, they've been out there. I think they took a little bit of time off, but I think they're going back out there. Clearly, he's writing some kind of petition to get these the parents in jail. And make it. Oh, he's just showing all his cases. So he's just kind of. That's kind of sad because he's kind of promoting his channel on her. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, it just seems like you got Molly Golightly, Bullhorn Betty. You've got this like big group out there, and I guess any publicity is good publicity. But so they're definitely out there, and they're doing their protesting. So, and then the newlywed couple. Computer's going slow. Sadly, there's just been nothing. Oh, is that what it is, LaDon? They don't keep track of birthdays over there? Yeah, I remember hearing something. I couldn't remember what it was. Michelle, it's sad when YouTube blocks content about missing children. Yeah, see, what I think it is, Michelle, is that, you know, there's an algorithm when you're posting kids and you're talking about kids, it's trying to protect them. And so I understand that, but I think there needs to be a better algorithm to see that, you know, like where me, I'm trying to bring awareness to these missing kids, but I think the algorithm's thinking that I'm trying to, you know, I got bad intentions, if you know what I'm saying. So I understand that they got it there in place to protect the kids, but I think that they need to kind of review each channel and kind of go. There needs just to be a little better algorithm set in place for that. Yeah, I agree, Susan. Totally agree. Those crime channels and they're fighting. I totally agree. Yep. That's kind of one of the reasons why I have not covered summer, is not that, like I said, that I don't want to. It's just kind of gotten really muddy waters, sadly. So apparently there was official that the Gabby and Brian were officially seen with Crystal at some point. I did see that, and I'm not sure. Because, you know, I even made a video that I was told that there was a witness that saw Gabby and Brian at that tavern or the bar on the 13th when the newlywed couple were there. So now I know that there was so here's this PI. So Jensen's the PI, I believe. Oh, okay, yeah, this actually has nothing to do with it. But they're still trying to figure out because obviously they were shot and there were some 9mm casings found. And then you had this guy claiming that he had his gun stolen, and he had a customized Turkish 9mm, and his guns were stolen in Moab months prior to when these girls were murdered. So they think it could be related, and one of the biggest things one of the bigger leads is that they're trying to see if somebody has gone to like pawn shops and sold these handguns that could have been used in the murder. So I don't know what this is. I haven't heard of this guy yet. The man shining his flashlight in the girl's tent. He's older, 6'2", glasses, beard, t-shirt pocket, could have any vehicle. So, creepy dude sighting, Willow Springs. August 4th, 2021, spotted on I-70 near milepost 221. Unclear dates, but around August 11th to the 16th, spotted in Colorado. Man, shiny. So this must be, they're wondering if he was seen in between these dates. I'm trying to understand. So this is where they were murdered, is this Whispering Oaks Ranch. Here's Moab. August 4th. I-70. Unclear, but spotted in Nucla, Colorado. So I'm not sure exactly what this is stating. Exactly correct. I think there's quite a bit more about the interaction between the four of them, and this may have a lot to do with Brian's little breakaway trip. Interesting. Oh, Jody. Well, oh, I'm sorry, Jody. Lost your, my daughter's lost her life serving there. Served a gas. Oh, wow. So sorry to hear that. Wow, you said your son. Wow. Whole family served over there. Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. So, anywho, so yeah, there's that. There's not much on, unfortunately, the newlywed. I'll have to look more into exactly what the Brian Laundrie thing, and I mean, honestly, I don't think he had anything to do with it, but it would be interesting to go over how, because if they were spotted all together. Okay, so, oh, here it is. Well, let's play this article. Dad of murdered Kylan says Gabby Petito and Brian may have played pool with her and wife. Wow. Interesting. Sean Schulte took to Facebook to speak about the case in which his daughter Kylan Schulte and their wife Crystal Turner were found shot dead campsite in Utah back in August. Wants to know if Brian Laundrie might have played pool with Kylan's wife, Crystal, before their deaths. Crystal could be seen playing pool with a creepy man who the couple were having problems with. Now that's new. I didn't know that they were playing pool with the creepy man. I didn't think the creepy man was at the tavern. This is new. I will, William. Definitely. A post on the Understanding Crime Facebook page says that Sean Paul wanted to know if it was Brian and Gabby who were shooting pool at the Woody's Tavern. According to Sean Paul, it was at Woody's Tavern where Crystal and Kylan Yeah, they mentioned a creepy man to friends with whom the couple allegedly were having issues. Yeah, they mentioned the creepy man, but they didn't play. Why does this say they played? I'll have to read more. Crystal and Kylan had said the man was giving them problems and told their friends that they were planning to move to a different campsite. Gabby and her fiancé Brian were in Moab on August 12th, where they were seen arguing outside the Moonflower Co-op. Kylan worked as a cashier. That day where the police had separated a couple, yep, we've seen that, which was a short drive away from the tavern. Crystal and Kylan were found dead days later, August 18th, South Mesa area in the Salt Mountains. We don't know if it was him. We don't know if it was him, said Sean Paul, about the man Crystal played pool with. It was a couple, a young couple. I mean, that's a small town. Investigators said that the married couple's deaths were not connected to Gabby's murder. Yeah, I don't think so either. In regards to the creepy man, Jensen said, that's really who we're looking for, is the creepy guy who plays the flute. Jensen said that Brian couldn't be ruled out until it was proven that he was out of the area before the couple was murdered. Cindy Hunter, who found Crystal's body, said that she is frustrated that more information about this case hasn't been released yet. So law enforcement's always going to hold on to, they always got all the cards. They're not going to show us them all, but I wonder what she's talking about. We know nothing, Hunter said. They told us Brian Laundrie is not involved. They told us that they were safe, but they didn't tell us why. None of us feel safe. Okay, this is just about Gabby. Okay. Yeah, I wonder why it says right here, it says Crystal could be seen playing pool with a creepy man who the couple were having problems with. But I think that whoever typed this up messed up, because that's not what it says right here. Because they're trying to go off this little sentence here, but completely changed the... Because the creepy guy was never at the tavern. He was there on the 12th. Let's see, the 12th? No, the 13th. And they were at a campsite in the Salt Mountains. And they were off camping in a certain spot. And then this guy comes up. And, I don't know how close, but pretty close enough to usually when you're camping in these campsites, I mean, people are, yards, 100 yards away usually, in these remote areas. And this guy came up camping with, 20, 30 feet of him, it sounded like. And that made him uncomfortable. And then he was playing the flute that night. And then the next day, which I believe is the 13th, they had seen him leave, and they thought, okay, good, he's leaving for good. But then he comes back, and now he's got more clothes and more food. And they're like, all right, we got to... And then that day, they go to Moab, and then they go to the bar, and they tell their friends about this guy. But apparently, he was howling at him that night, the night of the 12th, I believe. And... yeah, I know, Karen. Flutes everywhere. I know. It is a strange coincidence. So. Yeah, so apparently the creepy guy was playing the flute, and he has a vehicle. And then there's kind of been mixed reports that he had I think a goatee. I forget the hair color. I think dark hair. And I'm assuming it's a car because it didn't say truck, but who knows? Some people just say car, and it could be a truck. But I would lean more towards they might have a car instead of a truck, just the way it's been worded. Barbie Knight says, all of the credible sources I follow stated that there's no proof that the four did interact. It's speculated that there may have happened after, that what may have happened after is why the case is still open or under investigation. Okay, thank you, Barbie. Yeah, I know, it's, there was, what's his name? All-American Dream Chaser had a friend of Kylan and Schulte's. It was a co-worker. I'm trying to think of her name. She was one of the first people, because I went off the interview with her. She had stated that they were there, but then that Brian and Gabby were there. But then after she had stated that, then there was another friend of the newlywed couple that said, no, that wasn't Brian and Gabby. So it's been kind of, depends on what's, who's telling the story, I guess. But they were in that area though, for sure though. So I would say it's a good chance that they could have been seen together. But Chody says, I won't be taking it camping. Yeah. William Bowers, they give flutes a bad name. Yeah. I think what's creepy is just the way that they made him, the way he made the girls feel. And apparently, from what they say about, like, Kylan and stuff, is, these are tough girls. And they wouldn't use the word creepy guy unless they were really, like, felt threatened, apparently, from what the friends say. Leave the flute at home. Yeah. So, anyway, I'm gonna probably shift gears unless there's something else you guys want me to look at. Like I said, today I was really just gonna do just a little bit of a kind of like a YouTube rewind, just kind of look back at a couple old videos and where my channel started, and kind of show you guys that stuff. Just kind of have a more relaxed stream. Let's see, we've been going for, oh my gosh, you know what? My computer's about to die. I didn't plug it in. Oh wow, I'm glad I looked at that. That would have been so bad. So yeah, I'm gonna switch gears here a little bit, just kind of go more relaxed. I thought let's see, did we cover, yeah. It's the new year. How many we got? 67? All right. So like I said, yeah, this part I'm just going to go over for the next, like, maybe 20 minutes more. I was just going to go, like I said, just go back, look back at, I went to look at the Boulder, Colorado video. Are we talking about the fires? Yeah, God, those fires have been crazy. So I thought it'd be fun to just look at a couple of videos, show you guys where my channel started. Now, oh, what's up, Tina? Now they say they didn't find power lines to you. Yeah, yeah, that fire is crazy. So going back to my original video and just show you guys how far my channel's come in just such a little time, and it just goes to show you guys, if you guys You know, you guys could do anything. You know, you always hear people say, well, if I could do it, you could do it. I mean, I originally started my channel 5 months ago. I want to say it was July, I think it was. And this was my very first video. And I thought I'd play a little bit of it just to kind of react to it. I hope you guys are all right with that. Like I said, if you guys are... Right now, this is the last bit of the stream. I'm just going to go over some last... how this channel started. But all I did this channel with in the beginning... So here's all my first videos here. As you can see, like... This actually only had like 100 views at the time. But since I've got all you wonderful people going back and look at my older videos, but this is actually when my channel blew up. Was 3 months ago in September, obviously with the Brian Laundrie case. And I can't tell you, this was the first video that actually like blew up like over 1,000 views. And it was so crazy when that happened. And all I was doing it with was a 300. Let me show you. Just to show you what you guys can do. Yeah, if any of you guys are thinking about doing a channel, I had a $300 laptop. And this is a great laptop. Asus. I love Asus. $300 laptop. A $50 phone. And that's all I had. I didn't even have a mic. And then I had a headset. Like a gaming headset, but you can use anything. That's all I had when I started the channel. And so here's my first video. I'll play it a little bit. I'm actually going to redo this video because this is actually interesting facts, but the volume and stuff is kind of shaky because I didn't have the recording.
Welcome to the monsters under our bed. O.J. Simpson had an impressive NFL career, which eventually got him inducted into the Hall of Fame. After that, he started acting in comedies like the Naked Gun series. But all that would change as his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman were brutally murdered. O.J. Simpson was the lead suspect, although the evidence clearly pointing at O.J. Simpson being the killer. With the help of a dream team of defense lawyers, he was found not guilty. The events after the murder and during the trial would lead to some of the most memorable moments in TV history. Here are some crazy facts about O.J. Simpson. During the trial, O.J. Simpson stopped taking his arthritis medication, which caused his hands to swell up. During the trial, prosecutor Christopher Darden would have O.J. Simpson try on the glove that was used in the murder, in a dare by Lee Bailey. Since O.J.'s hands were swollen from not taking his prescribed medicine, the defense had no problem having him stand up and face the jury and try on the glove, which clearly looked way too small. O.J. would create quite a memorable scene as he tried so hard to put on that glove for the jury. This one was for the Oscars, and he sold it. It clearly wouldn't fit his giant hand. This would lead to the infamous line by Johnny Cochran, "If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit." The economy lost $480 million in productivity on the day of the verdict. Nearly everyone that day stopped what they were doing and tuned in to hear the verdict. This means long-distance calls dropped by 58%, trading volume dropped by 41% on the New York Stock Exchange, government meetings were delayed, and more. According to GQ magazine, this could have led to the loss of $480 million in productivity. As for many that were around for that time period, I could tell you exactly where I was during the verdict. I was in 5th grade English class, and our teacher had us stop what we were doing so we could watch the verdict. I remember, as the verdict came in, how upset she was. He reportedly hasn't paid the $33.5 million he owes to the Goldman family. The Goldman family decided to take Simpson to civil court since he was found not guilty in the murder case in '97. This was a disgrace for the family, as O.J. being acquitted for murder clearly didn't take it seriously and denied everything, including wearing the suspected shoes in the murder. When asked if he had ever worn such a pair, He replied, "I would never wear those ugly-ass shoes." But of course, he was lying and perjured himself, as they showed him in a video where he was wearing those ugly-ass pair of shoes. The case ended up with the Goldmans getting a huge reward, but the family reported they have not received anything from Simpson. Simpson's infamous Bronco chase had 95 million viewers watching, which led to record sales for Domino's Pizza.
That's crazy.
The chase involving the white Ford Bronco and police led to 95 million viewers. According to Business Insider, while being glued to our TVs and there for the commercials, which included one for Domino's Pizza, the ad placement was so effective it led to record sales for the company. I just can't help but wonder how many pizzas were delivered that day in a white Ford Bronco. Food for thought. O.J. Simpson trained in knife combat for a role in a TV pilot before the murder. Back in Simpson's acting days, he was in a pilot for Frogman. This role showed him playing the team leader of an ex-Navy SEALs who worked out of a surf shop in Malibu, California. For the role, Simpson was trained in knife combat. There was also a sequence where Simpson held a knife to a female intruder's throat. Sadly, Nicole Brown Simpson had her throat severely cut, and it was so bad she had nearly been decapitated. Simpson told his agent if she hadn't opened the door with the knife in her hand, she'd still be alive. In the highly acclaimed documentary O.J. Made in America, they interview Mike Gilbert, who was O.J. Simpson's agent. He says Simpson had smoked some marijuana, taken a sleeping pill, and while drinking beer, confided in Mike Gilbert at his Brentwood home shortly after his trial. Mike asked what happened the night of the murders, and Simpson said, if she hadn't opened the door with the knife in her hand, she'd still be alive. You see, earlier that night, O.J.'s girlfriend had turned him down, and his ex-wife Nicole Simpson was going out to eat dinner with the family, and they didn't invite O.J. He was known for his jealousy and his short temper, and I think he was reaching a boiling point, and when he went to confront Nicole after she came back from the restaurant, O.J. Simpson lost it, and sadly Nicole Simpson and Ron Goldman were brutally slain. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was in 5th grade. 5th grade, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's why I don't know if you guys have ever seen O.J. Made in America, but that, oh my gosh, that documentary was so good. So good. Yeah, I know. A lot of people didn't know that he actually had I think it was found in the Bronco, that he had passports, a mask, and stuff. So, yeah, he was gonna try to leave the country when he was in that Bronco with what was it, AC. Yeah, so this was my first video. Posted July 26th. Yeah, so I made my channel at the end of July. And, yeah, of course it didn't have 2,000 views on it. It only had, maybe, Yeah, thank you, Karen. I'm actually aged fairly well. The voice, I could tell. So, I just if any of you guys... This is just kind of a look behind the scenes, Love it. I was 15 when this happened. Oh, wow, right on. Yeah, I mean, how can you forget? If you were alive during that time, how can you forget the Bronco chase and the verdict? I mean, we watched that in school, obviously, and then the Bronco chase, obviously, it came home. But, oh, that was huge. Huge. But yeah, all I did this with was a $300 laptop, taking pics from Google, and then there's free editing software such as OpenShot Editor. You use this. I'm going to be doing Adobe Premiere, and then you got Audacity, which is your audio, and they're both free. So I'll just kind of show you guys, but now I'm not going to play the whole thing. What made me start my channel? Well, originally my channel was going to be, I was going to do something along, as you can see, I titled it Crazy Facts About OJ. It was going to be crime, but I was trying to figure out what my niche was going to be. And I was going to do like top 5s and top 10s. And then I started noticing, God, there's so many top 10s and top 5s in there. There's just like, oh, I don't know if I'm ever going to get recognized. And then I just kind of started doing some random stories. I had, I think, 2 more videos, but I think these are members only now. But then in, obviously, September. Now, this is where I think my mom was looking after me. So my mom's birthday, she passed away when I was like 25. But her birthday is right in the middle of September. And this is when all this stuff went down. And I think, let's see when this video. This is the first breakout video.
See the video's logo right.
So this is September 21st, a few days after. But I was thinking about my mom a lot. And then this case started breaking out. And I swear she was looking after me. And she... So yeah, this was my first breakout video, I think, right here. And I think originally it just had like maybe 15,000 views. Oh, Jody. Age is just a number. But then when I started hitting, and I was literally sitting at, I think at this video over here, I was sitting at like 200 subscribers. And then I think over here I hit like 2,000, maybe 4,000. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I couldn't believe it. It just felt so surreal. And then all these videos, you could see, they just started bumping up each one. I mean, 157,000. This one was huge. This is the one where, I'm not going to say I was the first one to catch this, but this video was my big breakout video. Oh, thank you, Karen. Yeah. But I noticed early on that
welcome
that the Brian Laundrie was had another phone, because I have this video out here, and this is the video that really just like put me on the map. But because I noticed he'd had this phone, because I kept watching this when it first came out, and I noticed that she was talking about how she had her phone, and then I noticed the second he pulled his out, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta make this video. And I'm so glad I did. And that video really, 157,000. But the funny thing is, YouTube's so weird, because the videos that you think are gonna do good and you spend a little extra time on end up just doing okay. And then the video that you accidentally kind of rush and you make mistakes in, and you're like looking back like, oh my gosh, it blows up. So, thank you, Christy. So, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll just play a little bit, but I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this video. So, my biggest video is it's sitting at almost 300,000, which is crazy. I am so grateful and blessed, and I couldn't do it without you guys. But this video, I rushed out, but I had found that somebody on Facebook, someone close to the family on the Brian Laundrie side, had made a Facebook post where, they were supporting the Laundries, but they kind of had some new insight, and I thought it'd be interesting.
Squarespace is a one-stop shop that helped me set up my own.
But the biggest problem is like I said, I was rushing to get it out. What I forgot to do was turn down the music in it. So I bet you if I go and look at the comments, people would be like, "Oh my gosh, this is okay video, but why couldn't you turn down the music?" So here, they didn't have Cassie or the parents' number. I'll put the link in the comments that Gabby's dad never went to the house. They didn't have the number. Brian's parents found out on September 11th from the police. So I guess it's not too bad, but the volume of the music's supposed to be way down, and it's literally matched with mine, but it doesn't sound too bad, actually. But this is the video where I go through that Facebook page. Let's see, where is it here? Yeah, leave the laundries alone. And they had just made it literally like that day, so I was kind of the first ones to post this. So this was my biggest video, and it was just so weird because YouTube, I think just barely this second half of December, they stopped recommending it, but it just kept getting recommended to everybody's feed. And I get comments like, they'd be watching it 2 months later and be like, this is old news. But I'm like, I can't help it. It's YouTube, It's just the way the algorithm, it's just so weird how, but like I said, this is a video that I thought, oh, this will do okay. But this happened to be my biggest video, but here's the comments. But anywho, so there's that. So that was my biggest video, and then did good. And then this is what I'm talking about with Summer Wells. If you guys this is what I'm talking about. Let me because when things started dying down. So here, let's see, what's my first one? Yeah, first one, Summer. So as you can see, I was going at 30,000 views, and then all of a sudden I do Summer, and it's like 3,000 views. Summer, 2,000 views. And it seemed like every time I did Summer, it just kept going down. 2,000 views, Summer. 1,000. Not even 1,000. And so like I said, every time I do a Summer, it just seems like YouTube just buried it. Sleuth says, I think we're always our biggest critics. I get the same way listening to my videos after every live show. During the show, I feel like I'm bumbling it. Yeah, totally. And I have terrible anxiety. I've had social anxiety forever. I was a shy kid in school. And I didn't think I was going to be going live, to be honest. I just, because I feel like I'm a better storyteller when it comes to making videos than I am in person. And so when I noticed that I was going to have to start doing live shows, those first few live shows were tough for me. And it still is, but I feel a lot better. And it helps to have, like, you guys in the chat. I mean, you guys are so supportive. So I couldn't do this without you guys. I wouldn't be able to go live unless without the kind of support I got from you guys, because it's definitely not easy for someone like me that's got pretty bad anxiety, but anyway, yeah, that's just a kind of a little where it started, but that's pretty crazy. But now we're sitting at 22.5, almost to 22.6. So I am so grateful. But I think that'll about do it for today, guys. So I think Tuesday, Man Zero, Jesus looking out for, believe that you are. Jesus is looking out for you. Believe that. You are doing great. Thanks, Band Zero. Thanks, bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. So I think this Tuesday I'll start doing the paranormal. So I'm going to do... I'm going to get a second email. That way I can have all of my... So you guys can start emailing me stuff for... tips and leads and stuff to this new email. And then, so we'll do a Paranormal Tuesday, and then I want to do where I get the Zoom going, or at least phone calls. I'll probably set that up this weekend. Yeah, thanks so much, man. So yeah, Paranormal Tuesday, we'll do that. And then I think I'd just be going live maybe 3 times a week. And then, the typical videos. Because I still have a good base of my viewers that like just my normal videos. They're not into the live shows. So I get that. That's understandable. And then... So yeah, then we can get some of you guys on the show and hear your stories, either if it's paranormal or you guys got some stuff to share. So I'm working on that. I've got some new programs that I'm playing around with, so it's gonna be exciting. I got some new software that's gonna. I'm really excited to try out. Melissa says I love paranormal, Bigfoot. Yeah, like I said, we've got Skinwalker Ranch that I want to go to here in Utah. There's a lot of stuff here in Utah. Plus, stop snowing and stuff. We'll go check out some of these places like Moab and stuff. Google says, so sad about Summer. She has passed, and she looks so much like her missing aunt. Candace couldn't handle. Makes me sick. Her parents. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It is tough. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. I think what I'll do is I'll do a video. Hopefully I'll have a video, like a paranormal video, and we'll just do that once a week. So, yeah. Yeah, I know there's a good base of you guys that like paranormal, so we'll definitely do that. So I think that'll probably do it for today. Thank you guys so much, everybody. Zanny, Sarah, Melissa. Thank you so much, Jody. Band Zero. Kenzie. It's not easy moving long distance to a new area and getting all set up for YouTube, etc. You do it fine. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it is tough. But oh, nice. Yeah, I would love to hear you guys' stories. That'd be really cool. Because like I said, when I posted that one video about my story and then kind of reading some of your guys' stories, yeah, that was a lot of fun. No, they didn't find Summer, no. Yeah, thank you so much, William. Thank you, Susan L. Google user 2. Guys, have a great week. Oh, yeah, thank you so much, Sleuth Mom, for everything. Oh, man, I'm so lucky. You saved my butt today. That was so awesome, Sleuth. I appreciate you. If you got a channel, I'll definitely subscribe to you. Yeah, you too, Sarah. I know. I was wondering what happened. We need to talk. I'll just send you a message. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna stop it there. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Oh, my cat's doing good, Melissa. Thank you for asking. Ooh, okay, sir. I'd love to hear your story. All right, see you guys.